Oh. What is up, everybody? How are we doing tonight? So how is everyone doing tonight? The 2022, I think. All right, ladies and gentlemen, so let me know what you guys want to get going after the first break that we got going. So let me know what you guys want to get rocking out.
Do you want to sign door closed?
Yeah, please. And then we can get the ball rolling here. Okie dokie.
With what? Over here. Everything's over here now.
Figure our inventory manager should know that. Communication. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, I'll start the first break very shortly. That's what I want. 2024 light. Yeah. You may enter. You may enter.
The box looks different.
See? I understand. Yeah, it's way smaller.
Whichever exactly where you want the frames here. Or the shelves. Match it up here.
Yeah, the problem is it doesn't match up on the other side. That's the issue with the TV.
Yeah.
So I think you're gonna have to. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe get Anna to figure out how she can make it look acceptable. Because it's gonna be off-centered, I think. No matter what, like I don't know.
I need to know unless we move TV.
Which I don't know if we can move the TV.
It's still 16 packs and 4 parts per pack.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, see with Dan if you like if there is any way to make it not look odd. But we might have to move the TV.
Do a third one?
No, it's whether we move the TV or not.
Yeah, but we do this. The third one there on the block.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen.
No, no, no. And I'll have to tell. I have to do that. We're gonna have a lot of holes in this wall.
Alright, so the first break that is filled and ready to rock and roll is going to be SBA, so 2574. I'm going to get that one rolling. So give me a few minutes. We're going to figure out a spot for that properly.
Why don't you have a trash can?
Like a big one?
Yeah, just like put it in the can.
Problem's where you put it now.
Here?
No, we need a bigger one. Because like we go through, like I normally, like on a good night, I normally dump like 3, 4, 5 times in there.
We can always come out and dump it in that one.
Well, the other option is, I don't think it changed anything for me naturally, is we could get a trash can, no, a trash can. You wanna grab that?
Cool, if you center the TV with the belt first.
She does like color. Oh, she's not gonna like it.
Yeah, but you put it right here.
She's not gonna like it.
I don't see why she wouldn't. Like if we put a nice can here first,
No, she likes to box herself in.
then move it forward like that, she can.
Would you need my help?
See if we have a trash can we can put it here then. That would be nice. And then that way we
How
can
about you
literally
can
fill it up and then.
How about you talk to her?
Alright.
No, it's a good trash can.
You do it good.
No, just talk to her first.
No, don't need to.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. So SBA, I'm going to start off pretty soon, ladies and gentlemen. I'm just getting it organized on my end. So alright. And just a heads up, ladies and gentlemen, there's a lot of these breaks that are very close that I most definitely think that we can get going. So if you guys want to knock them down, that would be great. But I'm going to go grab the SBA and then we'll start off the first break.
Judy texted me, like, boys are going to Vegas trip in July. Wanna go?
All right, so we will get the ball rolling here. All right, best of luck. Here we go. 25,074. We got everything 3 times. Here's all the teams. There's all the names. 1, 2, 3. One, two, three. All right, and then we will do a couple minutes of this and all right, give me 1 second, folks. I have posted it in the thread, so 74 is going to be good to go. All right, let's get rocking on 25,074. I'll do that one after. I'll do those ones first. Good luck. Here we go. Here we go. 25,074. We've got the 2 years of SBA. Just to make sure. Sorry, it's 3 boxes. My apologies. I always like to double check. 2, 3, yeah. Okay, perfect. All right, let's get some good stuff going here. Wish you guys all the best of luck. We've got a focus for the Islanders of Bolduc. Pageantry for the Red Wings of Berggren. Future Watch Red of Struble for Montreal. Evolve Ryan O'Reilly, so random. Pageantry Rookie of Leo Carlson for the Ducks. And a Miro Heiskanen red for the Dallas Stars. Focus of Mintukov for the Ducks. And a red for the Oilers of Hyman. Pageantry Auto for Seattle of Ty Cartier. Pageantry Auto, Ty Cartier. We got a collapse for the Anaheim Ducks and a red for the Ottawa Senators of Stützle. No worries. Another Future Watch Auto for the same team, Seattle. Riker Evans. $9.99 is a Seattle break. Riker Evans. Focus of Rusick for Buffalo. And a red Future Watch for the Blues of Kessel. Focus Blue for the Coyotes of Kesselring. Pageantry Red of Sillinger for the Jackets. Future Watch Red Montempallo for the Ottawa Senators. Focus of Wolf for Calgary. Pageantry of Zuccarello for Minnesota. And a red of Beniers for Seattle. Did you, Florida? That's awesome. We got a collab for Washington. Pageantry of Solani for the Ducks. Future Watch red. Poitras for Boston. Focus of Poitras for Boston. Oh my gosh. The odds of this. A Winterton non-auto Future Watch to $9.99 for Seattle. Seriously. I would love to know what the odds are of that. A red for the Blues of Torrey Krug. Evolve of Jack Eichel. Spectrum for Washington Ovechkin. And a Future Watch Spectrum for Vancouver of McDonough. Well, I'm hoping we can knock off that F1 tonight. That would be pretty sweet. After this, I'm going to fill my water. And then I'm hoping we do a few more of the big breaks, guys. We got the big monster now, another 2 spots. Spots are eventually, they're going to be gone, and we're going to do that break. It's going to be sad. Focus Blue of Coronado for Calgary. Pageantry of Ziercich for the Jackets. And a Future Watch red of Sweezy for the Jackets. Focus of McGing for the Blues. Pageantry of Cheevers for the Bruins. And a Cousins red for Buffalo. We've got a sign of the times for the Avalanche of Devon Toews. That's a new team. Devon Toews. We got a collabs for Calgary. And we got a Bo Horvat for the Islanders red. Retro Future Watch Auto to $3.99 for the Blues of McGing. Hugh McGing. Future Watch Auto for the Blues. Focus of Fantilli for the Jackets and a Future Watch red of Benson for Buffalo. Spectrum Future Watch of Maralinin for Ottawa. Evolve of Stamkos for Tampa. And a red of Marchesso for Vegas. We've got an Evolve of Fiala. Had to get him. Pageantry red of Faber for Minnesota. Future Watch red of Evangelista for the Preds. Evolve green of Timo Meier. Pageantry of Cartier for Seattle. And a red of Kachuk for the Florida Panthers. It is officially Friday. Oh, that's a good one. Future Watch Spectrum Leo Carlson. Focus of Korchinski for Chicago. Pageantry of Joshua for the Canucks. And a Livingstone red Future Watch for Nashville. Well, last box we had one pack that was missing a card. Well, it looks like we're doing that again. Collabs of Maple Leafs. And a Kyle Connor red. But at least this one we had one extra. So this box evened out. Spectrum of Kachuk for Florida. Evolve blue of Pavelski. Future Watch red of Ridley Gregg. All right. 24, 25. Let's get a Celebrini. We've got a curated signatures to $2.99 of Uyghur. Calgary Flames of Uyghur. Focus of Del Mastro for Chicago. And a red of Schneider for the Rangers. Maximum of Barzal for the Islanders. Pageantry of Nazar for Chicago. Future Watch red of Geeky for Tampa. Focus of Rafai for the Leafs. Pageantry of Coronado for Calgary. And a red limited for Montreal of Suzuki. Focus blue of Hoffman for the Rangers. Pageantry of Kucherov for Tampa. And a Future Watch red of Prishipev for the Avalanche. Collabs for Pittsburgh. Pageantry of Stevens for Pittsburgh. And a red limited of Reinhardt for Florida. Focus of Lilleberg for Tampa. Pageantry red of Ovechkin for the Caps. Future Watch red of Butler for the Jackets. We've got a $3.99 icon of Goncalves for Tampa. Maximum of point for Tampa. And a red limited of Sillinger for the Jackets. Spectrum for the Anaheim Ducks, McTavish. Focus of Klapka for Calgary. And a Comesso for Chicago Red. Pageantry, it looks like that's an update auto for the Panthers of Lundell. Anton Lundell. We got a collab for the Red Wings and a red for the Maple Leafs of Matthews. We've got a horizontal Future Watch auto to $5.99 for Nashville of LaRue. We've got a collabs blue of Nashville and a Future Watch red of Nolan Allen for Chicago. All right. Now let me just do the randos. Three times. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. The middle will get all the threes. And now the twos. 1, 2, 3. The top. There we go. So the middle will get the twos. Sorry, middle get the threes. Top get the twos. All right, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill my water. You know what? I will tell you, Floor. And again, just my opinion. I think it would be exceptionally hard. I don't disagree with you that it is absolutely a possibility that someone's opened it and sitting on it. But let's be honest, like I do feel that it let's say that offer's still available. I think somebody would take that offer. For most people in life, that's a life-changing amount. So I cannot see, in my honest opinion, someone not really selling it. The only one I found that was a bit of a weird offer I heard about, I don't know if it's 100% confirmed, was someone offered $250 for Celebrini. And it's funny because I think, like, I'm trying to think of the nicest way to put it. I wouldn't say it's like an insulting offer, but if someone offered hypothetically $1 million for Bedard at the time, I don't think it's unreasonable to think Celebrini should be close to that. So, alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I have updated a few other payments. Just to give you a quick FYI where we're at, is the F1 is down to 3. So if anyone wants to grab those final 3, we can do a nice F1 break. So yeah, if anyone wants to grab one of those. So, so if anyone wants to get that one going, let me know. Excuse me. Alright, so let me know what else you guys want to do. But I think that F1, we can get 3 other people. We are down to 3 in the F1. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep it going. What are you looking for? Anna, you're looking for 24 tops? We have that one. No, that's the first one. Oh, you already sold the other one? That's a good one, yeah. We have 2022
Yeah, I was like between
debating.
24 and 22 and yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know. I feel I got one of them.
So let me know, ladies and gentlemen, which break you guys want to get rocking out next. More than happy to do the Infinity, the Icons, the MVP. Alright, I'll make you guys a fun deal. How about this? Yeah, I think this is a pretty accomplishable one. I think you guys will like it. Because A, it's affordable, and B, it'll be a nice little giveaway. Well, I'm going to try to chip away some of the older breaks. You guys know how I like doing that. The MVP is only a $22 break. It's got Schaefer, Seneca, and a chance at a Bedard Future Watch Auto. If we get that filled, I'll say by 6 o'clock. So that gives you 23 minutes. I will give away 3 black packs in that break.
Are you doing last name?
Last name, first letter. So that is a very affordable break to get going. So that will be a nice little fun one if we can get that one going. So let me know. Maybe some people are gonna be coming in. Yeah, there's 2 guys. One guy with 2 spots pending. One guy with 1 spot pending. Anytime there's pendings and I haven't got a payment or a transfer when the break's close, I just cancel it. We've had that rule in place for probably 5 years. Right now, there is literally no pending spots in that ultimate break. So whatever spots are there are now perfectly good, unless obviously someone takes one now and doesn't pay. Yeah, the only way ever to solve that problem is not to allow people to pay by transfer, which I've always said for us specifically, it's about 40, I think it's 42% of people pay by transfer. So obviously a lot of people like to do it. So we can't really kill that option per se. But let me know what you guys want to do. Icons had a few taken today, so I just got in later on today. I'll tell you where we're at on Icons. Icons I was going to do a deal on too to help get that one going. I'm surprised that one's been sitting there. I thought people would like Icons. I know it's not the craziest, but... But I figured the MVP would be a decent one. And again, you can get literally a multi-$1,000 Future Watch Auto and then obviously any Schaefers. But Formula 1 is down to 3 left, guys. So all we got to do is fill those 3 and we're good to go on Formula 1. So let me know what you guys want to target. So let me know. All right. That needs to go tonight. What's that one? 25,001. That one's close, yeah. That one is close. That one's down to the last few. Not do that, but move this thing. All right. Well, you know as well as I do, Floor. Some nights are you have all the people in the world here. Some nights you don't. So tonight, hopefully, we can get things going, and we will see. What are you looking for? Okay.
I'm taking this one.
Is that the other light one?
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're done with that?
Oh, potentially.
Okay. Well, there you go. The other F1 box is sold in stores, so. All right, so. Yeah, Floor, you know what I always find? It's funny because it's not nice weather per se, but when summer comes along, Fridays tend to be a bit tougher. So it is going to be. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. The good news is, I've always said this, is every single time we chip away at spots, at least it just helps us get closer. Like obviously, as I said, SBA was going to be pre-filled, and it was. So, and the good news is, normally then one of those days it always builds up. Like F1's going to be filled up today or Sunday for sure. So it's still early, as I said. There's no immediate rush, so I'm not no panic. And by the way, if all the spots go through, we will be down to 6 on the 25,000 spot giveaway. If they all go through. We have 3 people currently checking them out. 2 of them have gone through, so that's good news. And they have gone through, so perfect. All right. So very good potential of being down to 6. F1 looks like it's down to 2. Trying to win you a spot, yeah, that'd be sweet. I hope you get one. I hope everyone who helps with those breaks ends up getting some spots. I know it's not always going to work out that way, and I feel bad sometimes. One of our members has helped out dramatically with one of them, and I felt really bad because he absolutely should have won one. And the odds were not, the odds were in his favor, and the random gods were not. So it happens sometimes. Yeah, I felt bad. Alright, the good news is as time goes on, we are really quickly inching towards getting that bad boy filled. So it's sad because you guys are going to realize very quickly that there's not going to be many spots left. And we're almost, just so you guys know, we're almost done with all the giveaway spots. So we're going to have to start creeping into the actual spots that are left, which that basically means what's left is left, and it's going to be closed very soon. Obviously, the monster spot's moving nicely. If we fill, 3, 4 every single week, this thing's going to be gone. And the baseball 64 now just had a few spots taken, by the way. So that one's down to 6. That one is the 2023 Topps Chrome Black and the 2023 Bowman Chrome Mega. So many 6s, yeah. Well, F1's down to 2. The baseball black is down to 6. Yeah, 25,001's down to 6. I don't know if that spot's going to go through. Looks like that guy checking out is not checking out. Or timed out, so I think that one will go to 7. Metals at 6. Extended at 9. Rangers at 9. Infinity at 9. Seems like a lot more 9s. So if anyone wants to get that baseball one going and that Topps F1 Chrome, let me know. Those literally at 2 and 6. that?
I'll come over for this one.
Wingnut's usually around, yeah. We will get there, don't worry. We will get there.
How cool is that?
Yeah, it's nice.
That's where the people in the back. Right there. Pass it over and head down.
That's weird.
Oh yeah, sure. No ice for 30 seconds. It was pretty darn good. Definitely the roughest one he's had. Like it was pretty. The sound of it was pretty good too. Like, he got a penalty. So
Did it?
yeah, he got it. Like it's 30 seconds to get to the bench. Just wanted to show the clip to the other staff. It's so when he went to the bench, Josh didn't acknowledge him or anything. Like literally just see if I kind of clip it here. Just so you know, so you.
That's
So he got injured here. Oh yeah, this is a nice little sourcey. Really nice chill. Everyone just kind of chills at the bench. So he got out. So watch this. So how's Josh there? Doesn't even acknowledge him. Now watch this. Like, do you see the difference? Like he didn't even acknowledge him. Like literally just like, not even, are you okay? Like just literally like, I'm not gonna leave you. And then stuff like that shows you the character of people, right?
yeah.
All right, someone checking out the F1. Sweet F1 break coming up. Gotta love it. Well, 2570 is looking good, so we're good to go on that one. So just to be clear, before I started, everyone's going to get 3 letters. There's going to be 2, obviously, letters that are going to be left out. And what I mean by left out is they'll just be given to a person in that random. So there will be 2 people who get 4 spots, essentially. The other thing that we're going to do, just to make it, in all honesty, a bit easier, is the cars without a name are just going to be random at the end of the break to one of the spots. So if there is no name associated to the card, and it just says like Red Bull, it's not automatically going to, you know, one of the teams, just so you know. Or sorry, one of the racers. Just so you guys are well aware. Yeah, like McLaren. Like, I'm not going to find who the driver is. In all honesty, guys, we're trying to make this as simplistic as possible, but as fair as possible. So all those we put aside, and then we'll random them off to people. So, like, one person's going to get all the non-driver name or not randoms, like car ones or trophies or anything like that. So, but let me get the randoms ready for 2570.
Oh, honey, are you on speaker? We only have about 2 minutes. Yes.
Anna, do you mind just close my door? All right, best of luck, everyone. Here we go. 25,073 times. Here's all the names. 1, 2, 3. There's a 24. That's the other ones. Alphabet. 1, 2, 3. Well, looks like 2 of the random letters are going to be W and Q. So there you go. Those are the letters for every single person. And then we will crush some F1 racing. Actually, I'll do 2022 first. All right, so let me get this bad boy rolling. And just a reminder, guys, more than happy to get the other baseball break going, to get any of the other items going today. So I don't plan on getting off anytime soon. I would like to get quite a few, to be honest, done. Maybe 1 or 2 of those monster spot giveaways would be pretty sweet. So whatever you guys want to do, I'm happy to try to push towards. But best of luck, everyone. Here we go. I'll do my best on this one. I do apologize if I say any names wrong. Here we go, 25,070. We got the F1 2022 Light, Topps Chrome, and the 2024 Topps Chrome Light. All right. And I guess there's no seal on this one. You guys have to let me know if I hit a huge card or not. I know like the main guys like Verstappen, Hamilton. But if there's anything else that I open, I would like you guys to let me know. Because obviously I would like to learn. Oh my gosh, these are tough packs. All right. Oh, I guess it's on the top. All right, we got a first. It's a random between Hamilton and Russell. A dual random, Hamilton, Russell. So that will be our first random. And we got a wave of Hamilton. Lewis Hamilton. These are beautiful cards, though. Lewis Hamilton. All right. These are very tough packs to open. We got a refractor of Sfasner. And we've got, that's probably a decent one, a Verstappen number to 299. Verstappen 299. How is he doing this year? I heard he's had a tough year since they switched over to like the electric stuff. Okay. And we've got our first car one, so that'll be a rando. Struggling, his car sucks. Well, that's not good then. Future Stars of Lawson. And a refractor F2 Racer. So Art Grand Prix. Isn't it incredible they can get such great clear photos of them racing at that speed? Mind-blowing to me. We've got a Speed Demons of Albon. Speed Demons Albon. So who, right now, Floor, who's like the number one? We've got another F1 racer. So this is what I was talking about. All these are going to go to one person. They're going to have a nice little nest egg of spots there. We've got a Future Stars refractor of Verschure. Future Stars refractor Verschure. And a wave of Jack Hughes. Hey, I could do the same thing. Jack Hughes. Multi-sport Jack Hughes. Look at him go. All right. We've got a Future Stars. I think that's bronze of Lawson. And we got a random of Botas. And is his last name, can anyone confirm, is his last name Zoo in terms of a random? So that would go to the Z spot if it's a random. I just want to make sure that we give it to the right spot letter. Future Stars of Nissani. Speed Demons of Vettel. And we got a checkered board. Well, I guess a 199 of Zoo. So again, as confirmed, this goes to the Z spot. 199 checkerboard rookie. There we go. Sick. We've got a wave of Lewis Hamilton. Hamilton wave. We've got a refractor of Verstappen. And an F1 racer refractor. So that'd be a Rendu. We got the black and white wave of Lewis Hamilton. And base. Future Stars of Fittipaldi. And we got, not numbered, a Grand Prix winners card of Max Verstappen. Checkerboard. Verstappen. That's cool. Future Stars refractor of Fittipaldi. And we got a duels of Gasly and Tsunoda. All right, 2 packs left in this 2022. We've got a F1 racer, McLaren. So again, random to one person. And we've got a refractor of Lewis Hamilton. Future Stars of Williams. Future Stars refractor of Lawson. And we've got a Speed Demons of Carlos Sainz. Is it Sainz or Sainz? So Sainz, number 1. Sainz, number 2. Or is there a third option? I'm just not saying it correctly on either one. Sainz. Sainz. Yeah. Sounds like signs. Oh, signs? Okay. Interesting. These packs are a lot easier to open. Future Stars of Correa. And we got a Future Stars refractor of Verschuer. Future Stars of Miata. Is that just base card? It's a base. And we got a Sonoda. Sunoda. Yeah. Those are really nice looking cards. Sunoda. Future Stars of Van Hopen. Refractor Van Hopen. So what teams do you guys cheer for you F1 fans in the room? What teams? We've got a helmet of Lando Norris. Lando Norris. And a black and white wave of Signs. Aston Martin, okay. And who's the driver for them? We got a Ramos, Future Stars. Fittipaldi, Future Stars. You're the only George Russell on the planet fan. That's funny. Future Stars of Martins. And we got a Max Verstappen. Alonso and Stroll. Okay, cool. Base. Future Stars Refractor of Hogger. We've got a Future Stars of Villa Gomez. We've got a recharge of Nico Hulkenberg. That's a sweet name. Hulkenberg. And a black and white Future Stars of Wisnicki. Piotr Wisnicki. F3. Wow. How many Fs are there? F5. Future Stars of Montoya. And a recharge of Zoo. Recharged of Zoo. No, but seriously, how many F series are there? Because I didn't know there was an F3. Refractor of Dunn. Done. All right. We've got a refractor of Signs. It's a very refractory card. And a black and white random Red Bull Racing. Red Bull Racing. So that'll be a rando. F1, F2, F3, and then E. Oh, interesting. Okay. We've got numbered to 225. Sergio Perez. 225. Perez. We got a helmet. Sorry, there's a... Oh, no. I think one stuck to that one. Future Stars of Zagazita. And a helmet of Zoo. Entry-level kart racing. That's kind of cool. All right. We've got a refractor of Stroll. Future Stars. Oh my gosh, this guy's last name. I'm gonna probably not try to butcher that one. Inthrafuvasic. Inthrafuvasic. Might have actually not done too bad. Future Stars of Maloney. Speed Demons of Tsunoda. Huh? No idea what you're saying. I don't know if that is. And an Ocon. You wouldn't attempt it either. Black and white variant. Well, you know that guy? Oh. Future Stars of Leon. And we've got a checkerboard of Tsunoda. Tsunoda. All right, let me get the random ready for the left and the right, and then I'll get the black and white variants. So give me 1 second. All right, good luck. Here we go. Left and right. 1, 2, 3. The left side are going to get the duels. And the person who's going to land all the cars. 1, 2, 3. M. Reese. Congrats. All right. So 25,070. Well, yeah, the Verstappen numbered I thought was nice. Never seems like any... Well, the problem is, it's like any other break that we do, right? It's like, if you want, like, monster hits, you got to pay the monster price. Which a lot of people don't like doing, right? I haven't seen what that stuff sells for, but I know, like, the regular hobby F1s are very expensive. Like, $300, $400, $500, $600 a box, so... That's a pretty tough one to do. All right, so what do you guys want to get going? Let me know what other break you guys would like to knock down tonight, ideally. You would think so. You would think so. The baseball's still at only 6. And that's a pretty good one. That's got a chrome black. So you know someone's going to get something pretty cool. Yeah, we got quite a few breaks very close. Yep, still lots of time, so no rush. All right, I'll be right back.
You know what's funny? So we were, I was just thinking about that.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So let me know what you guys want to get going. It looks like another spot went in 2501. So that one's a little closer. Again, we can easily get that one going, guys. So anyone else want to match that one? So let me know. More than happy to get that one going. That'd be a fun one. 10 boxes with Premier, Clear Cut, SBA, Ice, Bedard Blaster, and of course, a big spot giveaway. So let me know who wants to get that one going. Let me know who wants to get the ball rolling. Or if you guys want to get the baseball going, happy to do that. 6 left in that one. But let me know what you guys have in mind. Anna, how do you turn off the lights just so I know? Yeah, that's, how do you turn them off? Where is it? On this side? No, it's fine. I just need to know where. So it's just up, like off, on? Sweet. Huh? No. Yeah, that one's there. Yeah. Sweet. That's a good job. Huh? Did you? Alright, so 6 left in the monster spot giveaway. Mrs. Abby, how are you doing? Oh, I am doing good. It is the final weekend, Abby, of my one son's hockey, so the end of year tournament. End of year. Ciao, ciao. That'll be nice, yeah. So he had 2 games today. They won 1, they lost 1. So tomorrow is kind of like a deciding whether they go to quarters. So that'll be a fun night. And he had his first, like, nasty hit that he's ever taken. He got absolutely smoked from behind into the boards. So that was an interesting feeling as a parent. He is. He said his neck's a little sore. But, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's always interesting watching that. You don't really know how you're gonna react to that, and you'd probably. Abby, you want to see the hit out of curiosity? I think I can find it. And keep in mind, they're like 8-year-olds, right? So, like, that's always the thing. They don't really know how to protect themselves. Alright, let's see. Might have found it. Okay. Alright, so, let's see if this works. So, that's my son there. Crushed right in the head. Don't know if that came out clear on camera. But that guy got ejected from the game. Yeah, it's pretty rough. That was not a nice hit, no. You know what? I said, like, obviously I play hockey, so I'm a little more calmer when I see that, but, like, all you really care about is obviously he's okay, right? But he got up about 20 seconds later and played the rest of the game, so said his neck was a bit sore. So I'm proud of him for playing through that, because that was not a, you know, that's probably the biggest hit he's ever had. So, in terms of breaks, ladies and gentlemen, do you guys want to try to get anything else going tonight? We got a bunch of breaks at basically 6 to 10. The baseball is also at 6. So let me know if you guys would like to try to get something else going. And if not, no big deal. And Floor and Ned, if you guys are in a room, is there any requests for breaks that you guys may have not seen? And that's the biggest thing I'm trying to find out. Any stuff that you guys have not seen but maybe want to do? Is there any breaks that you guys haven't seen maybe in a bit that you want me to post? Alright, so anyone else? Seems like we've maybe hit a bit of a wall. Abby scared everyone out or something. Abby comes in the room and everyone's like, see ya. Like, what happened there? Alright. You could buy one of those. I could get one of them. Yeah, it does look like the one looks like it's close to timing out. But there is another spot getting checked out. I don't know if that's you, Abby. So that would bring us down to about 5 left, guys. It is not? Oh, even better. Well, let me know if you guys want to get that one going. If Abby grabs a spot in that one, that could be down to either 4 or 3, depending if the other spot goes through. So let me know on that. So let me know. Alright, so I don't know if it is going to go. Alright, so ladies and gentlemen, I think we're just going to call it a night if it's been this quiet. Sadly, I thought we were going to get that one going. So as I always do ask guys, is there any requests for breaks that we haven't seen or you guys haven't seen in a while that you guys want up? If not, then so I will get some more breaks up for you guys very shortly. So with that being said, have yourselves a beautiful rest of your evening, and we will see you guys Sunday at probably 6:15 p.m. Eastern. So have a good one, everyone, and see you guys Sunday for another big night.